In talking with Kenny Perry mostly, J.B. Holmes some, these guys just really, really hit a lot of golf balls. You take every opportunity and go hit golf balls. I remember one time I think Kenny told me that on one day he would hit his odd clubs, next day hit his even number clubs. You got any kind of deal like that you follow?
Well, no.
And some people don't have to hit as many
just,
golf balls as others, and that's your routine to get where you are.
I need to be more in the short game area. So I like to hit golf balls, but I mean anyone can hit it well or get to the green. But
now speak for yourself, John Henry. You're looking at a guy that has trouble hitting it over here.
What's the best part of your game? Where's your strength?
I've been telling people lately it's my misses. I know that's not good to say, but my misses aren't that far off. Like, I just might be 50 feet on the other side of the green rather than missing a green in the bunker. But usually I'm pretty consistent with everything, and once I get a few putts to drop, that's all I need. I mean, it's just me making putts and missing putts like everyone says.
Is that mental? That's mental, isn't it?
I don't know. That's what people tell me, but...
Do you have a putting coach?
We're working on it, finding one, I think.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah. Like you said, I think it's just a confidence problem for me, I think. As soon as I make one, they just all of a sudden stop
confidence,
dropping. Yeah.
Mental.
So you miss a couple little ones, it's like, oh man, am I ever going to get one to drop? You know, and you just keep missing them. But once you get that one to drop, we're good.
Well, what's the big difference, Whitney, from college golf, and you played at the highest level of collegiate golf, and then playing on a professional tour?
On our tour, I don't think it was an easy transition. I think a lot of the girls you're playing against. It's most senior college golfers graduate and go to the Jeremiah Futures Tour. It's just you're on your own routine. You do the same thing every week, so it's almost easier because you don't have to deal with schoolwork and you're on your own time, and it's your fault. It's on you if you don't play well. So, but I think it's gonna be different going to the LPGA. I mean, that's a huge step. That's where all the great players are. So it's gonna be a lot different getting used to the rough and maybe the length of the course and the greens, I think. So.
At what period of your life, where were you, what stage of your life when you said one day, I really do want to play on the big tour?
I think finally in college.
It was college level.
I was following everyone else. Everyone's like, oh yeah, I want to go play on professional. Oh, well, maybe I should do that too, you know? I was like, okay, might as well. I've been working towards it since I was 9, so I had to at least give it a shot.
Now, you played in 9 state tournaments. You won 2, didn't you?
Yes.
You've won a couple of the state AMs, and you won the Kentucky Open. Mm-hmm. So you've got the triple crown there of golf, and unbelievable achievement. Now you've got to get you some LPGA Tour victories.
Yes, exactly. Back in the real money, the big money.
Is it the money that drives the players that are out there, or is it the competitiveness, or just wanting to be good? I mean, for some, is money the overriding goal with this thing?
I mean, maybe for some people, I mean, that's awesome. It's great to have money, but I think it's making that 10-footer to win, that competitiveness. I mean, you can't get that anywhere else. I mean, that's awesome. Yeah. You get that feeling. I mean, when I had to make my 5-footer to win the Jeremiah Championship, it's like, this is the win. There's nothing better than this. This is the position I've always wanted to be in.
Right.
So I think it's that feeling.
Again, I'm referred to Kenny Perry here. He is really a great golfer, but he was on a great golf team at Western Kentucky. And one of his fellow golfers and I were talking one time on the college level just a few years ago, and Philip Hatchett, who was really, really good. And I told Philip, I said, Philip, Kenny and Coach Richards both told me that you were probably as good as Kenny. He said, well, he didn't know about that. But he said one of the biggest things that Kenny had going for him was his ability to concentrate. And he gave me an example. They were playing together in some tournament. I think Philip was up on the tour for a year or two there. And they were teamed together, and they were walking down the fairway, and Philip made the comment that, boy, I hope I make a cut. And said, Kenny just looked at me and said, what cut? He hadn't thought about anything but where his ball was. Do you have that ability to concentrate when you're out there? Do you kind of focus entirely and keep your mind on the game?
Most of the time, I've learned, I guess, to control what goes on in my head. I used to think like Philip. I'm like, oh my goodness, the cut might be this. Am I going to make the cut? But now it's a different thought. It's like, where's the leader stand? Where am I? What can I do to get there? So I'm constantly on each shot, like, let's just go in the hole. I want this ball to go here or there. So I've just got to control that, and that's what I've been working on this year, and I think it's just been a big help. I look at the leaders. That's where I'm focused on, not, oh, am I going to, I'm not in the back of the bus anymore. Right. I want to go out there and win. So.
Right. Whitney Wade is joining us here. She's headed to the LPGA Tour from Glasgow, Kentucky, and we'll all be watching next year. And all Scotty fans will be watching to see her introduced on that tee box from Glasgow, Kentucky. You could say Heistville once in a while.
I could. I'm close to that, too.
A lot of tradition over there, and I know it started a lot with Brenda Hyde. Do you remember that? Have heard that name,
I've heard
Brenda
that name,
Hyde?
yes.
Wes, you may remember when Brenda played, one
no
of the
question.
early day, really good lady golfers from Glasgow.
We've had a lot of awesome golfers come out of Glasgow.
But what a tradition. And you won team championships, like 4 straight team championships over there. What a history of lady golf over there.